Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe and Business Remy, and today, we're gonna show you ways to relieve stress and anxiety at work. Isn't that right? Yeah. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. And before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure and click on the subscribe button because it helps my channel grow and it allows me to continue to make videos for everybody. So we all know that sometimes at work you get a little bit of stress and anxiety, and you can't always get down on the floor and do some of the stretches and exercises that feel really good to help relieve some stress. So these are some that you can do at your desk, at your chair. You don't have to get down on the floor. You don't need any equipment. So the first one is just going to be simple rotation of your head from side to side. So this doesn't have to be a full stretch. You can do just a little pause at each side, but you're really just trying to loosen up those neck muscles because we often hold a lot of stress and anxiety in our neck and shoulder areas. So if you want to hold it for maybe a 3 to 5 second pause on each side, you can, or you can do it continuously, whichever one feels best for you, but maybe just do 5 on each side. And then you can go into just a gentle side bend from side to side. So same kind of thing. If you want to go continuously back and forth, you can, but you don't have to. You can do a little pause, maybe 5 to 10 second pause on each side, but really try and take your ear down towards your shoulder. So it's not bringing your shoulder up to your ear, but you're bringing it down this way, still kind of keeping your head in the side to side plane. So again, just 5 or 10 on each side, really just to kind of get everything moving and loosened up a little bit. And then we'll go into what we would call something like isometric exercises. And this is really some strengthening, but isometric exercises also help loosen up the muscles as well. And all it is when you're contracting the muscles, but you're not moving. So we're going to do the same motions we just did, but now we're going to do an isometric exercise with it. So if we were doing the rotation motion, this time I'm going to put my hand just on the side of my head at my temple area and hold my head so it doesn't move. So I'm doing this motion, but my hand is stopping the movement. And you can see these muscles should activate a little bit. You don't need to do as hard as you can push. I'd just do 20 to 30% just so you're activating those muscles. Sometimes people might feel a little pop in their neck or something. As long as it's not painful, it's just everything kind of adjusting itself. I like to switch back and forth with these. So just again, a little 3 to 5 second hold, but this is the motion I'm doing when I'm pushing this way. This is the motion I'm doing, pushing into my hand this way. So you can see my head is not moving, but I'm activating those muscles. And a lot of times that's a great way to just relieve that stress that you're holding in your muscles. And then so it's the same motion going side to side. So this time I'm still gonna have my hand up here, but I'm pushing in just like I'm doing this, but I'm stopping myself from doing it. So I'm activating some of those muscles a little bit further in the back there. 3 to 5 second hold, same thing on this side. This is the motion I'm doing, but I'm stopping myself from doing it with my hand and I'm pushing into my fingers there, 20 to 30% the first couple times you do it, see how it feels, 3 to 5 seconds, and just, a couple times throughout the day, depending on how stressed out you are. So the next one is just gonna be some shoulder rolls. So you can do, some people call them shoulder circles, shoulder rolls, going backwards 10 ways, 10 times. So maybe 10 going one way and then reverse it and going 10 the other way. So really trying to get those shoulders moving because again, these muscles in the neck, these muscles in the shoulder are all connected. And that's where a lot of that stress, that tension, that tightness is. So this does a good job of just helping to relax everything. And then you can go into a shoulder squeeze. And so that's just, you're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together. You don't have to use your elbows to guide back there because you really want to activate those muscles in the back doing it. But try and keep your shoulders down. Sometimes people will squeeze up like that, but that'll just cause more tension in the shoulders. Really try and squeeze back like you're imagining that someone's hand is right there in the middle of your back and you're trying to squeeze their hand with your shoulder blades. So really just opening up that chest, getting rid of that stress, that tightness in there. This one, you can again hold maybe 3 to 5 seconds. It doesn't have to be a very long hold, but just getting that nice squeeze in there, keeping those shoulder blades down. You don't even have to use your elbows. If you feel like you're using your elbows a little bit too much, you can just go into that deep squeeze in there. So then the next one is a deep breathing exercise. I like to add my arms with this just to help open up the rib cage. So what I like to do is take in a deep breath, and as I'm breathing in, I'm gonna bring up my arms kind of like a jumping jack motion. So breathing in, and then I'll breathe out when I get to the top, and then one more breathe in like I'm trying to touch the ceiling, almost like I'm lifting my rib cage up. So let me do it all together. So I'm gonna breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out. You can breathe out through your mouth or through your nose, whatever is most comfortable for you. Maybe just doing about 3 to 5 of those. And then the last one is just general diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. And that's when you're trying to get the air to come in to the belly area instead of your chest. So when we're doing the other one, you can bring it into your chest because you're really trying to open up that rib cage. But this one is more of a relaxing thing. You can place your hand on your belly and then your other hand on your chest. And what you want to do is when you breathe in, you want your belly area to come out and your chest really to stay in one spot. And that diaphragmatic breathing helps work that pelvic floor where all those nerves are down in the belly and the pelvic floor. So that really helps relax you, gets rid of some of that stress. You can do this from anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, or you can just say, I'm going to do 5. But it doesn't have to be fast. You can go slow and really breathe into that belly. So there you have it. That was ways to relieve stress and anxiety at work. Isn't that right, Remy? If you'd like to help support my channel, make sure and click on the link up there. I know. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking where? Down there or right here? There you go. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.